Hey, it's always a privilege to have great schools in a community, and one of them is Bethany Academy, and we have a great relationship with Bethany Academy. We also have a half-off school tuition program with them, and we're going to talk about more about that. You're going to want to hear about that. What a great deal. But I'm talking to Robin Sovine, who is the head administrator at Bethany Academy. She's been there 26 years. She's a graduate at Northwestern College with a Bachelor of Science in Elementary Education and Bible. She has earned her master's degree in elementary reading and literature from Walden University. She's also received her specialist degree with K through 12 principal license through Minnesota State University Mankato. But even more than all those things, she loves the Lord and she loves the students and their future. So, Robin, it's great having you on the way to Ridgeway.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having us.
Well, we're going to talk about the half-off school tuition a little bit later, and of course, this is Honoring Teachers Week and all of that. But I want you to tell us a little about Bethany Academy. I know it started in 1975. Tell us the background of it.
Well, in 1975, we were started by Bethany International, who was originally started by 5 founding families who felt like they had an opportunity to raise some money to send people out into the mission field. They didn't feel called themselves to go, but took an opportunity to send other people out into the mission field. And in 1975, they decided to start a Christian school because they were disillusioned with the experience their own children were having in the public system. And so Bethany Academy was started in 1975 and became a K-12 school, I believe, in 1976. So we've been around for quite some time, helping kids learn about God and sending them out into the workforce with great educations, and it's been an honor and a privilege to do that for the last 26 years here.
No, I know that you really set a goal to work with the parents and the student. Tell us how you do that.
Well, it's really important. Our parents are our greatest assets, and we want to really partner with them, not just from an academic standpoint, but also from a spiritual standpoint. And we really work and communicate well with our parents to let them know what our students are doing in the classroom, what opportunities there are for them to volunteer and be on our campus, what our sporting events are. We just love our community and want our community to be involved as much as they can in the school setting. And whether it's coming in to read or work at lunchtime or with lunchtime, or recess, or listen to kids, or help with math facts, we just think it's so important to help keep our parents involved in what's going on.
Well, you know, Robin, I think it speaks volumes that you and your husband have 2 children, a son and a daughter, who are graduates of Bethany Academy. And
Yeah.
I think you can use your own kids as kind of a guinea pig. But how has that school blessed your own children? You've seen the results.
Wow, it's been an amazing journey to watch them grow into a young woman and a young man who are seeking after the Lord. Our daughter is currently a sophomore. She just finished her sophomore year at Laterno University, and what she learned here as far as her faith has made her faith even stronger as she's gone on to university. She got a great background from education as well as our son did. Just the things that they learned about academics, but also about living life. The world is such a tough place for teens nowadays, and they need as much support as they can get. And to have them go through a school like Bethany Academy where their teachers care about them on more than just what their grades are, but who they are as young men and young women, it's just a special and unique place. The relationships they built with teachers, they both come back on campus and they can hardly wait to see teachers. They can hardly wait to catch up, and they can hardly wait to see what's going on in the lives of their teachers as well as to tell them what's going on and what they're learning and how well they were prepared for what they're doing now.
Robin, tell me how big this school is, how many students. I know you're K through 12, but tell us the numbers of students you have and the type of courses that are available, at least some, not all, but some of them that are available to students.
Yeah. Well, we have 243 students, K through 12, and we have, just regular classes for our elementary students, which include, your reading and your math and your writing and science and social studies. We also have specialists that do music and gym and Spanish, and we also have Chinese program this year.
Wow, you have Chinese. That's awesome.
We do. We have a Chinese program for our K through 12 students, so everybody gets an opportunity to learn both Spanish and Chinese until they get to 9th grade, when they can choose which course of direction they want to go with either more concentrated Spanish or more concentrated Chinese. It's been a fantastic program for us.
Now, language was not my strength, but do you have to carry the language all the way through then from 10 through 12?
You do not. You can do it as long as you like, but many colleges like you to have at least 2 years of a language under your belt when you join them. Some colleges require you to take languages there, no matter what you've taken in high school, and some will require a few more years of language. It just really depends on which college or university you want to go to.
Well, I'm talking to Robin Sovine, who is the head administrator of Bethany Academy. And, hey, Robin, we're going to direct people also to our website, kkms.com. The keyword is Paul, to see about Bethany Academy and also about the half-off school tuition. But tell us your location and your address.
We are located at 4300 West 98th Street here in Bloomington, Minnesota.
I grew up right near there, so I know exactly where you're at. And,
Great.
I guess my question for you is, as you're looking around at the public schools, and you're seeing what's happening with Common Core and other things, why should parents send their children to Bethany Academy or any Christian school?
Well, like I said, the world is a pretty tough place, and it's pressing in even greater on our students and our families and our teachers. And to be able to go to a place where they can learn from a spiritual perspective and learn about their faith, because our faith touches all aspects of our lives, not just in chapel or in Bible class. And the gifts that we have been given come from the Lord, and we need to help our students learn how to use those gifts for His glory as a true act of worship. And so when our students learn to read or write, or they're doing math or science, we want our students to use those gifts that God gave them for His glory. It might be humbly helping a friend with the math, because that's what you're good at, or it might be graciously how to receive help from a friend because you have an opportunity for growth in that area. But we really strive to help our students learn how to use their gifts for the kingdom, because, intellectual gifting without spiritual understanding is really nothing unless we are working to the glory of God for His kingdom.
Well, you hit it right on the head there. You can be intellectual, but not without a Christ-centered heart and mind knowledge. It's for naught. Robin, last question, then I want to tell people about your half-off school tuition. But as you're looking at students across this country, let's just use America, and what you're reading and studying as the head administrator at Bethany Academy, what do you see as the greatest challenge or challenges for kids today in America regarding education? Regarding education,
I think kids are wanting something real. They're wanting relationship, and I think certainly at Bethany Academy and at many Christian schools, they can get that realness, that connection with people who are going to pour into their lives and really give them a quality experience, not just from an academic perspective, but also as a person. They want something but yet Bethany can offer something that's greater than just a great academic experience. There are opportunities for them to serve, and because kids want to know that they're part of something that's bigger than themselves, and I think that's something that's really important. It's also really important to help them understand how not to compartmentalize their faith, because they can be one way in chapel and one way on a sports field and one way with their friends and one way with their families, and being a Christian is living that life 24/7, 365 days a year, and we want to help our students learn how to really do that from a Christian perspective, so that they can be that authentic person that they really are striving to be.
Amen. Well said. And I'm talking to Robin Sovine, who is the head administrator at Bethany Academy in Bloomington, and I want to talk about the half-off school tuition program we have with them for the school year next year at 2014-2015, and AM 980 KKMS and Bethany Academy have partnered together to give you an opportunity to send your child to a private school for half the cost, and you'll get a voucher from AM 980 KKMS off of the full cost of tuition. We, in turn, are providing these to you at half the cost. This is not a gimmick, and there are no strings attached. AM 980 KKMS, we believe in the value and importance of Christian education like a school like Bethany Academy, and this program was put together to help you send your child to a great school like them at an affordable cost. So here's how it works. You purchase a tuition voucher from AM 980 KKMS for one of the schools that you just heard about, and that's Bethany Academy here. Listen, and it's at half the cost of their annual tuition. You contact the school you purchased a voucher for, and you work through the admission process with them. It's that simple. You're buying a full year's tuition at half the cost. So if you want to learn more about this, or you have questions, and when you're ready to purchase a voucher, call Desta at our station 651-405-8800. Again, Desta at our station 651-405-8800. And it's really an amazing program, a great benefit to you. And Bethany Academy certainly is one of those great Christian schools. So, Robin Sovine, you are the head administrator, but also I just appreciate your Christ-centered leadership. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Paul, for having us. It's been a pleasure.
Hey, God bless you, and have a good day.
Thank you. You too.